think everything that I can do really quick. Seems like everything's okay. Mhm. Da-da-da. Mm. Damn, it hurt. Hello, hello, everybody who's in on Twitch and YouTube. Hello, 19 current viewers on YouTube. How is everybody doing? Hmm. Yo. Come on. Charmander and Arceus tonight, I can feel it. I wish. I wish I can get both in one day. That's not happening. How's your day been? What to be into? 2030, yeah. That seems more accurate. Doing Bulbasaur all day, still no luck. How many encounters are you at? $2,050. Almost caught up to me, Jesus. Literally all day, bro, not exaggerating. I've been up since like 5 p.m. I've only been up for a couple hours, so. I got up today, had to go and look at some things on my truck, see if I needed to buy more parts than I thought I did, and I did. I ended up spending $212 at the auto parts, which was originally $313, but my friend let me use his let me use his company account, so I got a fucking major discount. Still a lot of money, but so about a week ago, I posted, I think it was about a week ago. Let me check, actually. I posted my thank you video for 100 subscribers, and I posted that 9 days ago. And in 9 days, I've grown another 60. So in just over a week, I've gotten 60 more. 60. That is pretty good growth for me. And I am very happy. Very happy with the growth that I've had both on Twitch and on YouTube past month. Probably gonna try to hit about 2,500 encounters today. Shouldn't take too long. A couple hours. See what happens. What's your hardest shiny hunt that I've done? I've not really done any really hard shiny hunt. This has been by a very long shot. This has been my hardest. This has been my longest shiny hunt. I could definitely hit 2,500 by 11:30-ish. Yeah, I would say this is probably the longest shiny hunt that I've done so far. Not done anything necessarily long. Not that I think of. It also helps that my shiny luck has been very good. And I'm already at 1/4 of the shiny odds on this hunt. Although this hunt, I would say this hunt is easier compared to Arceus and Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, just based off of like time for resets, or I guess easy resets. I would say encountering Arceus and Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl takes about 45 seconds per reset-ish. This takes about 30 seconds per encounter. Exactly. Soft resetting on the Switch is annoying as hell. For 34 encounters last night, it took me about 24 minutes to get that video recorded. And it took me about a minute to edit it. Mm-hmm. Hey, what's going on, man? You guys doing? Appreciate the raid on Twitch. How's the hunt? Hunt's going good so far. Only been streaming about 16 minutes. How was your stream today? Have a good stream? Hell yeah. Always good luck having a good stream. Ended up going out and buying those parts for my truck that I was talking about earlier. Before the discount that I was able to get from my friend, I was looking at spending $313 for 2 ball joints and a tie rod end. And just ended up spending $212. That's what my total ended up coming out to. Especially discounts that are discounting $100. I'm thankful that I got some of the friends that I have, because if I didn't, I'd be spending way more money fixing my truck. True, true. Even if it was a $30 discount, even if it was 10%, 5%, hey, money is money. Are you gonna shiny hunt the other starters? I might. I might shiny hunt the other starters. Really just depends on what I want to do or what you guys want to see. I won't be doing them in this game though. I'd buy leaf green to hunt the other starters in. Live stream your gameplay, then make it a couple videos. Yeah, I'm going to. I'm definitely gonna stream the playthrough that I do of this game. But I will be also shiny hunting some Pokemon in the middle of the game as well. I have a few shiny hunts scheduled that I wanted to do. So what did you guys end up doing during your stream, Zoo Batman? I was thinking about replaying Sun and Moon today. I wish I could live stream it, but I would have to do that through an emulator because I can't figure out how to record my 3DS, unfortunately. Something that I really want to figure out is how to record off my 3DS. Wasn't I? Not really hating on them. Get a capture card. I do have a capture card, just not a 3DS capture card. I'm actually thinking about getting a second one to plug into the other PCIe slot that I have on my motherboard for my computer. I wasn't really hating on Sun and Moon. I was just saying how they are my least favorite of the Pokemon games. Least favorite generation. But I mean, my opinion has changed on Black and White. Black and White used to be my least favorite games in the series. So maybe Sun and Moon changed my mind. What's your guys' least favorite Pokemon generation? Yo, what's up, man? How you doing? Man, Gen 9 is not that bad, but I do understand why you don't like it. There are many reasons not to like Generation 9. Oh, you're on the path with Elliot. Figured I'd show some love. Hey, I appreciate that, man. I really appreciate that. I'm actually quite close. I need Just about 5 more followers, and I need 2 more days of 3 average viewers. Just for the, like, the actual, like, checklist of the stuff. Post in my Discord lets you get to affiliate. Hey, I would appreciate that, but don't feel like you have to do that, man. Got you, bro. I did it anyway. I really appreciate that, man. I really do appreciate that. How's your day going, man? Going. Yo. Yep, just shiny hunting right now. Always wanted to do some shiny hunts in these games. Never had the chance to do it, really, because all the shiny hunts were not easy back on the original GBA. Not easy here either, but, I mean, is what it is. What Legends game do you want next? I want Legends. I either want Johto or Unova to be made into the Legends format next. A story about Celebi or the story about like the Johto Kanto War would be nice, or a story revolving around the original dragon from Unova. That would be fantastic. Would love that. Johto or Kanto? Anybody on Twitch got an opinion on the new Legends game? I haven't played Pokemon since Ruby. Really? Is there any specific reason for that, or? I really just grew out of it. Hey, fair enough. I've been playing Pokemon my entire life, so I don't see me growing out of it anytime soon, to be honest. Hopefully I can get more people in here for you. My community has helped over 600 people reach Twitch affiliate. Damn. $420. Well, I really appreciate everybody here. So If I grow out a Pokemon, I need a doctor. Yeah, that's how I feel, man. I've been playing Pokemon since 4 years old. Yo, what's going on, man? That's actually that's probably part of the main reason that Pokemon is my favorite franchise. It's that I've been playing it since I was 4 years old, 21 years old now. I mean, I've literally been playing it my entire life. Playing since 6 and collecting cards since 3. I haven't collected cards in so long. I got back into it. I got back into collecting the cards with the set Black Bolt and White Flare, I think. But the last time I remember collecting cards was like Legendary Treasures, Black and White Legendary Treasures, I believe. It was the last time I really remember collecting the cards. I remember the first time I bought Pokemon cards in probably close to a decade. I bought $120 or no, I think it was closer to $150 worth of stuff. New binder, Pokemon cards, sleeves. Card game that I really enjoy playing is I really enjoy playing Magic the Gathering, but nobody that I know really plays it that much. Or at all. So. I really got into it in 2016 with the Megas and started again with Ascended Heroes. Anybody in here play Magic the Gathering? Or anything like that? Used to play a lot of Magic in school. That's where I first got my start with Magic. My brother introduced me to Magic with his friend group after school, during high school. I did, but quickly got uninterested. I find Magic the Gathering more interesting than like Pokemon card, like the Pokemon card game or like Yu-Gi-Oh or anything like that. I think it's a lot more streamlined, a lot easier to get into. Yu-Gi-Oh was my shit when I was little. Yeah, my oldest brother and my father, they both played Yu-Gi-Oh back when he was younger. That's got to have been like 20 years ago now, though. Probably longer. Yeah. How's it going, guys? Watch the anime too. I've been wanting to get into the Pokemon anime, but I haven't really. I haven't really found the time to watch it. I've been very freaking busy. "24 followers." How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Hope everybody had a good day today. Or if you're in a different time zone or anything like that. Hope you have a good day, period. After Ash, I have not watched Pokemon anime, but I heard it was good. I think they're bringing Ash back. At least that's what I heard. $25 followers. Hell yeah. I appreciate everybody who just came in and followed. It was a great day for me. Now time to sleep. I feel that. Mm-hmm. Hoping I get this Charmander tonight, man. I want to move on. Want to move on to a different hunt, man. Been doing Charmander for 8 days now, 8 streams. If you get it, are you ending stream or starting the playthrough? Starting the playthrough for sure. I've been waiting to play this game for 8 streams. You think I'm going to end stream after I get the shiny Charmander? That's crazy. I mean, I guess it also just depends. Like, if I get the shiny like 3 hours and 30 minutes into the stream, I might play a little bit and then end the stream, but I might just end the stream. I don't know. But if I were to get the shiny Charmander, say within the next 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, hour, something like that, I would just keep playing. How's it going, everybody who just came into the Twitch chat? Mm-hmm. Game planned out because I do that or go with whatever. Well, typically I go with just like what I feel like, but there are certain playthroughs, and more recently especially, that I've actually took the time to plan out a team of Pokemon that I'm going to use. Mainly just based off typings. Again, 9 viewers. Yeah, 10 viewers now. How about for this game? The problem with Gen 3 and before is it is quite difficult to... You have to take the physical special split into account, unfortunately. How's it going? Unfortunately, yeah, you got to take the physical special split into account. So, like, what Pokemon would be good? Like, I'm not going to say Gengar is a bad Generation 1 Pokemon, but in Generation 1, he is worse than he would be in Generation 4. Also, you got 25 followers. Yeah, I know. I appreciate everybody who just came in and followed. 26. Starmie, OP, and Leaf Green. I might end up using a Starmie then. What do you still need for affiliate? I need 2 more streams with 3 average viewers. So I might end up hitting it by the end of the month. Who knows? The Psychic, Water, and Attacker. Yeah, and both Psychic and Water are special attacking, are special types in Generation 3 and before. Let's see, I will probably end up using a Rhyhorn or Rhydon as well. I'm back from spring break, so I can def help you out, man. Stay at home, mom. They helped me get a video. Hell yeah. Congratulations. I started streaming regularly about a month and a half ago. My first stream was... it's probably a year and a half, 2 years ago now. But regularly streaming, I started about a month ago. I have a feeling, and this is just a feeling I have, the stream that I hit affiliate or the stream after I hit affiliate, because I really don't know how that works yet, will be the stream that I get the shiny Charmander just because it's a celebration. My team is shiny Charmander, Charizard, shiny Suicune, shiny Jolteon, Gengar / Alakazam because no fucking day-night cycle for Umbreon and Scizor. I would go Alakazam just because Alakazam is a better Pokemon in Generation 1 than Gengar is. Alakazam's special attack hits like a fucking truck. Once you can register for affiliate, you just answer some questions. Oh, really? I know, but Gengar is the GOAT. Yeah, but in Generation 1, you know, Ghost type is... Actually, both Ghost and Poison type in Generation 1, 2, and 3 are physical attacking stats, or physical attacking. I don't know, for me, just because I've played these generations. I've played each generation at least twice. I've played Generation 1 at the very least 50 times. I'll make sure you get there in a stream or two, bro. I would appreciate it. I would very much appreciate it if that was the case. Forgive me for saying, though, I have no real expectations, though. Don't worry, I'll be here every time I can. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. It's true. Got 8 people in here. Hmm. You know, I appreciate both on YouTube and on Twitch, because I'm both a small Twitch streamer and a small YouTube streamer / content creator on YouTube as well. I really do appreciate the people that like continuously come back and interact. Like, it's the small community that people build that you really start to actually get more motivation to do stuff. You really start to get more motivation, or more into it. First Twitch, then it'll show up in YouTube to help you there too. YouTube's gonna take a while. It takes quite a while to become it takes quite a while to hit any milestones on YouTube. I'm at about 160 subscribers right now on YouTube. Still here, bro, whole way there. I appreciate it, man. The subs are the easy part. I hit 1K in like 3 months. It's the watch hours that suck. Oh yeah. The watch hours are... I'm not looking forward to that. I'm starting with a majority of like short form content, so YouTube Shorts, and every now and then I'm putting out a long form video. But it's easier to get attention on YouTube through Shorts, because that's what a lot of people use YouTube for nowadays. Luckily enough, I believe streaming actually, like the amount of people or the amount of hours that people watch your stream, I believe that counts towards your watch hours. Yeah, I know. I'm at 171 currently. Although I think it adds up. I think you have a year to hit that number. Or is it a month? A year? That's what I thought. Yeah. So, for the YouTube Creator Program, the eligibility is at least 500 subscribers, 3 videos uploaded in the last 90 days, and one of the following: 3,000 public watch hours in the last year, or 3 million shorts views in 90 days. Oh, that's just for the first step? Next step, learn more about applying. Oh boy. Oh lord. Full monetization is 1K subs and 4K watch hours or 9 million shorts views. Good Christ. If you need watch hours, I can join on my tablet and have it sit there while I watch on phone. Yeah, YouTube is gonna take a while. I fully expect YouTube to take multiple years to get full traction on. If you want, I can whisper you my community link, bro. Great place for streamers to network and grow. Yeah, sure, man. That's the thing. I used to be really... You'd have to whisper me first. Your whispers are blocked from strangers. There you go. Looking serious. Oh, Lord. I just reset the day. There we go. Gosh. Okay. I would have to, I have to do some other things before I can do that. I think it's just easier if I go into my account settings and have turned off black whispers. If there is a way to do that. You can also get the link off my Twitch. I will look into that. Damn it. What? Add the fucking encounter. Thank you. I used to be very intimidated by the milestones that you have to hit to make affiliate or to make the YouTube creator club thing. Or to get monetization on YouTube, I suppose, is what I would say. But I'm really not that intimidated by it anymore. Like, I actually look forward to spending the time and effort and energy into building the community and building everything that, you know, you need to have. I actually very much look forward to it. Just so I remember to do it. I think I can get to 2,500 encounters within the next hour and a half, probably. Maybe 2 hours at most. How's it going? That was my aim for this weekend, yeah. Because I played some Lies of P at the start of like the first hour of stream yesterday. I only got like 200 encounters yesterday. I want to play some more of that. School just got canceled. Another day of suffering for all 3 starters. Lies of P is amazing. Dude, Lies of P is fantastic. Lies of P is one of my favorite Souls-like games. You know, as much as I would like to stream again tomorrow, I hope to God work doesn't get called off again. I need the money. Especially after dropping $212 on truck parts today. What are the most goated Souls likes? True. I love Souls-like games. God damn it. Have you played Stellar Blade? I have not played Stellar Blade, but I've heard it's very good. My work got canceled on Friday because of bad weather. My work got canceled on Thursday because just didn't have the space for stuff. I've been really into Neo 3 lately. I actually don't really care that much about the Neo games. I don't really like them that much. I tried playing the original in Neo 2, and I was just like, yeah, this isn't really my game. It's like, what's it called? Another Souls-like game that I really enjoy is Code Vein, and I know Code Vein 2 just came out. What's your most played Nintendo Switch game? Shit. Probably either Pokemon Sword, Pokemon Scarlet, or Breath of the Wild, probably. I've not played 2 yet. I tried the first one. Were we talking about Code Vein? Code Vein, the original Code Vein is really good. I haven't played 2 yet because it is not multiplayer from what I understand. But I do want to play Code Vein 2. Another game that I have not played and probably won't is Lords of the Fallen. I really have no interest in Lords of the Fallen. Some games are just not, you know, not everything is for everybody. And Neo is just one of those titles. I can't really get into Neo for some reason. Believe it or not, my most played Switch game is Fortnite, like 5,000 hours. I used to play nonstop. Good lord. I've been shiny hunting Charmander for 8 days. One of the games that look amazing, but I couldn't really get into it. Lords of the Fallen. Lords of the Fallen, from what I know, Lords of the Fallen is just really not all that good. Damn, I've been doing it for like 4 to 5 days now. Yeah, this is my 8th stream for Shiny Charmander. I'm hoping to get it tonight, but no guarantees, obviously. Suffering for over 50 hours. I have no idea how many hours that I have in this. I could check it really quick. Yeah, I know it's easy to see on my account. I just haven't looked. Only 20 hours. Very true, and I've had to take multiple breaks because ADHD won't let me focus on doing the same thing for a multiple hours. I have ADHD. The 2 things that help me stream this game non-stop for hours at a time is people in chat, and I am watching a video. I'm watching a TV show. YouTube is... Lord have mercy. Been watching 2.5 Men. What the hell? Yeah, that's what I have to. That's what I have to do. But when you don't really have stuff that you want to watch, it becomes a pain. Yeah, that's for real. That's for real. I mean, sometimes during a stream, I'll listen to music instead of watch TV, but I gotta have something other than just... I gotta have something to draw my attention, so chat really helps with that. But when chat's not moving, I gotta have something else, you know what I mean? I have ADHD and watching a show does not help me because I just get completely unfocused and end up only watching TV. I have the type of ADHD that I just hyper-focus on one thing and then slightly focus on other things as well. Sometimes during stream, it'll be I hyper-focus on chat and barely focus on the game. The only thing that can really knock me out of my ADHD is playing Dark Souls or any kind of Souls like that I have to put like almost 100% of my focus into on boss fights. Some rando soft reset over Deoxys? That is so tragic. First time shiny hunting a starter, so I'm really hoping it won't take long because I'm 10 hours in. Yeah, you picked the wrong game to do it in. If you're doing it in Fire Red and Leaf Green, it's a 1 in 8,192 chance. Ask me with Marvel Rivals because if people think you're throwing, they will throw or report you. This is why I can't play. Why I can't play games like Marvel Rivals, dude. I can't deal with the fucking toxic ass communities. Felt so bad for him, but oh dear heavens, was it funny? Man, if I shiny hunt over Charmander, I might just end stream on spot. That would be worst case scenario, because I've already reset over a shiny starter in this generation. It fucking sucks. Just an FYI, if that happens, it's becoming a meme, like it or not. Dude, I would make it into a YouTube short if that happened. You think I'm not fucking clip farming my own pain? You know it's worth shiny hunting something that's shiny locked? Well, the amount of people that spent years shiny hunting fucking Zygarde in X and Y just to find out that it's shiny locked. I feel bad for those people. Milk your joy and suffering. We ain't just here just for your joy, boy. We also are here for the pain and suffering, just a kind reminder. Yeah, exactly. As tragic as it would be to have a shiny fucking Chansey run away from you, that shit is funny as hell. That was me with Cyndaquil and Arceus. Oh. The more pain is visible / shareable, the better in those cases. Yeah, no, for real. The more you have a reaction, the more people are going to react to it. I don't have the patience to do normal shiny hunting, but this is my first time playing Fire Red, and even though it's gonna take forever, I want to do it with the shiny Charizard. Yeah, fair enough. I want to do a shiny hunt for Generation 2 shiny Charmander, or shiny Charizard, I should say. Because Generation 2 shiny Charizard is my favorite shiny of all time, and I've never actually gotten one. However, except the guys that go, oh my god, let's go, shiny Wooper. Dude, you already have gotten 50 of the Wooper compound. Yeah, for real. My shiny reactions, they depend drastically based on, like, what the game is, what time of day it is. Like, I don't want to have a fucking huge reaction and wake everyone up in my house. But I also don't want to have such a small reaction to, let's say, shiny Charmander in this game. You know, the odds are double what they are nowadays. So you're half as likely to find a shiny. But I'm telling you, when I find this shiny Charmander, I'm popping off. I can't wait for football season, dude. Basketball gets boring after a while. And that's the only thing that's on right now. Anybody else like football in here? Remember when I found a full-out shiny Machop in red and play shit at 2 a.m. Same here, man. And see, ZA was the only game I actually found shinies out in the wild, and I wasn't even trying. Nope, not me. I like the NFL, yeah. Go Panthers? That's crazy. The guy in my YouTube chat is a Commanders fan. Honestly, I like the Panthers. I'm not gonna lie. You know, funnily enough, after everybody was finding shiny after shiny on ZA, I was rooting for the Panthers in the game against the Rams. See, I can't root against the Rams because of Matthew Stafford. As a Dutch person, I have no knowledge of this. Fair enough. After everybody was finding shiny after shiny in Legends ZA, it took me probably 100 hours to find my first shiny in Legends ZA, which was a shiny Dratini. And it was a random encounter. I didn't even hunt for it. The goat. Yeah, true. Pukanik does a great wide receiver. So I walked into Wild Zone 3, instant shiny Pikachu. That's... Are you fucking serious, man? I was just doing some of the wormholes from the Mega Dimensions DLC. And I found a shiny Dratini. And that was my first shiny in ZA. This was before I heard of the AFK farm for Wild Zone 3. Good lord. Some people have all the luck, I swear to God. Oh, fuck yeah. I got like 2 shiny Pidgeys, I think a shiny Klefki, and like 1 or 2 more. If it makes you feel better. I got, now I was finding shiny after shiny in DA after I finally got that first shiny. I went 6,500 encounters plus on 6,500 encounters for a 1 in 4,092 shiny. That's nuts. My only shinies in Z are Charizard and Greninja and the free Ampharos. What do you mean free Ampharos? I don't know of any free shiny Ampharos in ZA. If it makes it better for you, after that I went into Dynamax Adventures and guys. Huh. I don't know what like the shiny Pokemon 2010. Really? I never found that quest then. Go ahead, shiny Darkrai over odds and back-to-back shiny Kyogre. Hey, you know what? After going over 6,500 encounters for a 1 in 4,000 shiny, that shiny Kyogre, that was due. Oh. It was Nintendo apologizing. Yeah, for real. Hey, 27 followers now. Nice. Thank you, guys. I think that should push me over the follower goal for affiliate, I think. "28 followers now. It's the constant viewers over 4 days. Yeah. After this stream, I'll hopefully have 3 of the 4 days that I need. Did you see about how the next Legends game is Galar? Sadly, not Johto. I don't think it's been confirmed that it's Legends Galar, but I think that's what it's. I think that's what it's leaked. I think that's what was leaked. Been leaked, but not confirmed. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't think the next Legends game is going to get confirmed until next year's Pokemon Day. I got a question for you guys. Do you guys have any opinions on Game of the Year so far this year? Too early to tell. I'm hoping that either Resident Evil Requiem or Pragmata wins Game of the Year this year. But I mean, there are some bangers coming out this year, so I don't care about the game of the year. I don't necessarily give a shit about game of the year, like who wins it. I just like watching the Game Awards because I like watching the games get announced. Dude, as much as I've fucking loved Shadow of the Erdtree, Elden Ring's DLC should not have been nominated for Game of the Year. That was stupid. I think it's gonna be Resident Evil. I hope it'll be Resident Evil 9, but for the most part, Resident Evil gets pretty looked over. Absolutely not. It was a DLC. It was big enough to be its own tiny game, mind you, but it was not good enough for not good for Game of the Year. And I think Capcom's other game is gonna be a nominee. I actually can't. I can't wait for Pragmata to come out. I'm very much looking forward to that to come out in a month. But I also know that Crimson Desert is supposed to be really good. And I think the Duskbloods should be coming out this year. Not that I think that's going to win Game of the Year or even be nominated, but it is from Software, so it would not be surprising if it was nominated. But I feel like From Software got a stroke of confidence when the DLC got nominated for Game of the Year. Oh, for sure. Just because even though they design it to be played again, it really doesn't motivate the average player to do it again. Yeah, Resident Evil, like all of the Resident Evil games for the most part have a large replayability. What new FromSoft game is there? The Duskbloods, I believe it should be coming out this year. Sorry, TRX, you look forward to playing what game? Sorry. Oh, Resident Evil? Yeah. Resident Evil is fantastic. It was said to be better than Bloodborne. Bold statement. We will ready the pitchforks and torches, because if it's not, you will meet Bloodborne. I'm very upset that Bloodborne has not gotten... Bloodborne 2 or even a Bloodborne remake is literally just a meme at this point. And it makes me so sad because Bloodborne is one of my favorite games ever. Such a good game, but Sony will never remake it. Because they hate money, apparently. Just like Ubisoft with the canceling the Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time. They're scared it won't pay well. A Bloodborne remake would print money. Literally, it would print money. Imagine it's Fire Red and Leaf Green on Switch. No, that's not even... I don't even think that the remakes of Fire Red, or the ports of Fire Red and Leaf Green would be nominated, or would even be able to be nominated. Check the damn internet for 5 seconds, counting after searching Bloodborne. Yeah. I mean, Bloodborne would literally... A Bloodborne remake would literally print money. I mean, it would make millions upon millions of dollars. I would almost bet that a Bloodborne remake would be one of the most sold games in the first 24 hours ever. It would cause... No, dude, it would actually shut down game stores just like... It would shut down Sony's fucking PlayStation store just like Silksong shut down everything. personally never played Bloodborne. If you have a PlayStation, play Bloodborne. It is fantastic. And still, Silksong had a lot of doubts until its release. I don't know. I never heard anybody doubting Silksong, but I also think that Silksong should have won Game of the Year over Expedition 33. That's just my personal opinion. But imagine if those doubts were confidence. True horror is what it cost. I really like Hollow Knight, and I really like Silksong. To be honest, I haven't played nor watched either of the two, so I don't dare to give my opinion on them. Expedition 33, did it deserve Game of the Year? Yes, it did. However, so did Silksong. I think if there was one way or one year that two games won at the same time, I think it should have been last year with Silksong and Expedition 33. People were really saying Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 was going to be like have more votes than Silksong. And it's like, no. Silksong and Expedition 33 are the only real contenders. You can have more nominees, but they're the only real contenders for Game of the Year. Last year, at least. I might replay Hollow Knight and Silksong on stream. Sounds like a great idea, actually. It's funny how the Game of the Year is still more wider choice. Solid, good options. Presidential elections have been. I've only been up for a couple of hours, like 4 or 5 hours. Okay, closer to 5 or 6. I've been up for like 5 or 6 hours now, but I am extremely tired. Do you record another Arceus short after? Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I do it every day. I don't know if I'm gonna stream it tonight though. I might not. Just depends, really. Hmm. What other games are you guys looking forward to this year? My most anticipated game, gonna get Charmander on 26/26. Well, I won't be doing that many encounters. What other games are you guys looking forward to coming out for this year? I don't really know what's all been announced lately. Let's see, the three big names are Crimson Desert in a week. Crimson Desert comes out in like a week, maybe a little bit less. And Pragmata comes out in a month. Looking forward to Gen 1 on Arc... Oh, Genesis 1 on Arc Survival Ascended. And then, I believe later in the year, if it doesn't get pushed back again, GTA 6 has been announced to release on November 19th, I believe. I personally don't give a damn about GTA 6, I'll be honest with you. Never really cared about GTA 5 that much. The hoax, there ain't no GTA 6. I wouldn't be surprised. It won't live up to the expectations. They will fall here and now. Yeah, no, GTA 6 will never ever live up to the hype that it has brought, or that it has lived up to be, or whatever. GTA 5 was so good, but I'm still rapidly losing interest in 6 because of how long it's been. I didn't care about GTA 5. Just like I don't really care about, like, Red Dead Redemption 2. I know it's a good game, I just don't care about it. Not my kind of game, but yeah, gonna have the 10 sweaty stands that think they're everything that play all day. Play for, yeah. Red Dead Redemption 2, I love the story, it was great, but why did much detail that? Okay, I didn't need to know that. I did not need to know that. I played Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, if they're gonna put that much effort in, they put that much effort into keeping up with the important stuff, they could make God tier Rockstar always typically hits when they make a game. It's just those games have to be for that specific group of people. Unfortunately, I am not one of those people. I've played GTA 4, GTA 5, Red Dead Redemption. Not really my type of games. I don't think the story is all that engaging in GTA 4 or 5, and the online mode is filled with too many hackers that I really don't care about. If I'm gonna play a story game, I want the game to be engaging. For me, for GTA, GTA 5, GTA 4, GTA 5, and Red Dead Redemption 2, which are the only Rockstar games that I've played. For me, those are not. I think there's no feeling in those story modes. Like I expect on GTA 6 that I can see the bubbles in my soda. That there are actual dirt spots. Driving through mud. That you have to manually wash off. And even more important, that my G hair on the wall wrong. As much as I doubt that, that has got to be the bare minimum for how long it's taken them to develop GTA 6. Especially since the game's gonna cost like $100, I believe. I'm not demanding, but Rockstar can do that if they truly wish. So after all this hype, give us reason to look at GTA 6 and forget the stupidity. Yeah. Like I said, GTA 6 could be the God's gift to mankind, and it will not live up to the hype that it's created. There's literally a 0% probability that it will live up to the hype that it has created. Like, I'm planning to watch someone play through it because I have to see how disappointing it's going to be. Yeah, that's going to be it. I think it's going to be the same way as, like, newer Call of Duty games for me. I'm going to have to watch somebody else play it before I make my opinion on if I want to buy it or not. And Lord have mercy, am I glad I did not pre-order Black Ops 7 like I did pre-order Black Ops 6. Black Ops 6 was at least good. Black Ops 7 has been terrible. Probability of that happening, finding 100 shiny Charmanders back to back to back. I'll shot for shedding and fire it. Yeah, no, for real. The possibility of GTA 6 living up to the hype that it has created is less than the possibility the sun will swallow the earth whole right at this very moment. Which is an almost impossible probability. I think I'll put just to hate it. If I don't like a game, I'm not gonna put 500 hours to it. In theory, it's possible, but reality won't ever happen. Yeah, really. Alright, I'm calling it 2351. That's the shiny Charmander encounter. This encounter right here will be the shiny Charmander. Calling it. Calling my shot. Damn it! I'd given 4 to 5 hours to get my full attention. If it didn't, had like an hour to get me railing cutscene. About 3 to 4 hours to hook me. 24.98. Yeah, I see the appeal. I would say if you put 3 to 4 hours into a game, into just the story of a game, that's a good amount of time to make your judgment, I would say. If by then you did not get hooked, the game is... Well, okay. I can disagree with that because it did take me like 3 months to finally get past Gym 3 in Sword and Shield. Originally, I thought Sword and Shield were incredibly fucking boring because of how slow they were. But... Okay, but there I have to stop you. To every statement and every example, there is a... Oh, me too. Same gym until my uncle came, played with me, and I left. To every statement and of every example, there is an exception. That's a bumper sticker quote right there. After I got past the incredibly boring section of Gen 8, Sword and Shield, I did have a lot of fun playing the rest of the game. And it had a lot of lackluster for me. That's fair. One thing that always bums me out, Game Freak and their lack of yeah. I feel like they just talk too much early in game. That's exactly why it was boring to me. They was just way too much talking. Sword and Shield really felt like the first game where they just held your hand for the first 3 gyms, and I did not like it. Pokemon Company, whoever makes it. Game A. Shinx is shy. Is a shy, careful Pokemon. Aggressive. Aggressive and will not back down from a. I feel like that's. Pokédex entries are weird. All Pokédex entries are very weird. From neutral to aggressive? That would be very weird. Oh. That would be very weird in like a Pokemon Legends Arceus sense. Having one Shinx be aggressive, one be neutral, one be friendly, and then another one be aggressive. That would be incredibly inconsistent and weird. I think we should. Okay, then. Officially. I just think the more consistent with that Pokemon has. Like, yeah, well, when you get into the natures of it, it's weird. I guess it could also be like a sense of like domestication. Some Pokemon in the past were very aggressive, but they we're domesticated to be docile now, friendly, or whatever. I don't know, it's weird. Oh, I should let you guys know that Sunday, next Sunday, will be a day that I either don't stream at all or I start stream like an hour or two, because I will be working on my truck all day that day. And I don't know how long it's gonna take me. I gotta do both lower ball joints, I gotta do a tie rod end, and I gotta do some work in the engine bay as well. My favorite Pokemon DLC. That's a good question. I would have to say either Mega Dimension or Crown Tundra. Not Crown Tundra, Isle of Armor. What would be your guys' favorite Pokemon DLCs? To be honest. I forgot what it's called, but the one in Sword and Shield with Dynamax event. That would be the Crown Tundra DLC. I enjoyed the Crown Tundra. I remember waiting for it to release. If Indigo Disc didn't have this many dumb shiny locks over things that we shiny hunt in 20 different games, Indigo Disc would have taken us. Yeah, the Indigo Disc from Scarlet and Violet was a really good DLC. If the legendaries weren't shiny lock. Shiny Mewtwo was so excited because I didn't know you could get shiny legendaries in there. Yeah, the odds for, I think, only the legendaries, but it could be every Pokemon that you catch, is 1 in 100 in the Dynamax. That was such a mood killer, I quit playing for like 3 minutes. Here's the thing. Every single game on the Switch, in one way or another, or in one playthrough or another, I have completed every single Pokédex on the Switch. I even completed a full Pokemon Home living dex. Not living dex exactly, but I'm very close to that, but I even completed a full Pokemon Home. The only game currently that I don't have a completed Pokédex in is Pokemon Legends Arceus, but that was because I reset over it. Need some Pokemon from Sword and Shield, eh? But I couldn't be bothered with some. The fossils weren't that bad to get in by far the worst fossils were in Sword and Shield. I can agree with that. The fossil Pokemon weren't that good. I mean, Dracovish was really good, but other than that, very underwhelming. And Dracovish was only really good because of its ability Strong Jaw. That compared with Vicious Rend is just insane. I only need one Pokemon in Diamond, which is Palkia. I wouldn't have minded the mismatch if we could have gotten the proper fossil. What do you mean? The proper fossil. No one to trade with. If it's Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, you could always use the Pokemon Home GTS system. Well, you know how all Sword and Shield fossils were mismatched? Yes. Yes, I do. If we could have the actual Pokemon that it was supposed to be as well, I wouldn't have mind. Oh, so you're talking about like, instead of, you're talking about like, instead of, like the fossilized fish and the fossilized Drake, or the Drake fossil and the fish fossil or whatever the hell. You could do fish with fish, Drake with Drake as well. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. It would be cool. Yeah, that would be really cool. Would have also given us, what, 4 more Pokemon? Yeah, 4 more Pokemon, exactly. Like a fusionless fusion? I mean, I guess you could say it's like a fusion. I would love to see fusion come back in real games, rather than just infinite fusion. What is your favorite Pokemon game on the Switch? Probably Scarlet and Violet. Either that or Sword and Shield. I'd say that's probably my favorite game on the Switch. Missed opportunities I wish they used a lot more. Yeah, me too. And some Pokemon got their evolution so damn late, no one really anymore. Ready you match and you're talking about like Pokemon like Dragapult that evolve at like level 60? Like the Dunsparce, it's cool to have a bigger Dunsparce, but if that was been up, oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Like Pokemon that got different evolutions in later generations. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, Pokemon like Braviary should still get a level fix. Yeah, Braviary evolved at like level 50, I think. Level what level does Braviary evolve at? Okay, Braviary is decent, especially Hisui in Braviary. Yeah, Braviary evolves at level 54, yeah. Mm-hmm. That is a problem that you just... Okay. Hisui in Braviary is really good. Regular Braviary isn't even the best flying type to come from his generation. but it's not good enough to be that late with the level. Yeah, that I agree with, yeah. Really tight. Good lord. You're not talking about his? Oh, yeah. We were just talking about Braviary in general. Hisuian Braviary is the good Braviary. If it says, if it is a mid-game Pokemon, that's all. It. Oh. It still wouldn't have been peak, but at least more acceptable than 54. Yeah. I agree. Alright, you know what? I'm a little tired. I am going to end it for 24:25. I'm gonna end stream at 2425 encounters. Very tired. Whereas Pokemon like Hydreigon is way more worth late. Yeah, but I mean, even then, Hydreigon is too late to even be used in its own Elite Four. There's zero reason that Hydreigon should be a level 64 evolution. Like I always say, though, if I get called off of work for whatever reason, I will end up streaming sometime randomly throughout the week. But my streams on the weekends are the days that never change. Dude, that is sadly the curse that Unova had. A lot of Pokemon's evoed too late in their region's level cap. Yeah. Unova Pokemon, Gen 5 is some of my favorite Pokemon, but also they had evolved so late. Also, I think Legends EA could have done great on Mega Durant and Mega Heat. Okay, I like some of the ideas, and I like. Legends EA was very hit or miss when it comes to Mega Evolutions. They hit on a lot, but they also missed on a lot. So I'm not sure if they would have done a good job with Durant. Or Mega Watchhog as a meme. That'd be funny. Who do you think was the biggest miss? Mega Starmie. No doubt about it in my mind. Mega Starmie is the biggest miss in Legend Z. That thing is awful. Doesn't even look good. Don't disrespect Mega Patrick Star. Nah, fuck Mega Starmie. Mega Starmie's so ass. Bro, when I saw his run, I died in game because I died laughing IRL on the floor. Yeah. Mega Starmie is just so weird, man. I like Mega Dragalge. Difficulty curve, try not to laugh level. Yeah, for real. I love Mega Victory Bell. Mega Victory Bell's pretty good. I like some of the I like Mega Electros. I like Mega Excadrill. I like Mega Dragalge. Mega Excadrill was a bit over the top in my eyes. No, it definitely was. I mean, they definitely did too much for that, but I still think it looks decent. Love Mega Halucha. Mega Halucha's pretty damn good, yeah. Last 9 encounters. One of my most disliked megas. You don't like Mega Manectric? That's an insane take. Mega Manectric is pretty good. I fucking hate Mega Audino. It looks weird as fuck and I don't like the look of it. That's fair. Autono didn't even deserve one. Yeah, exactly. Autono did not deserve a Mega Evolution. No reason for that thing to have a Mega Evolution. Fuck it off. It's a Mega Supporter. Why? Yeah, for real. You know what Pokemon I'm excited did get a Mega Evolution, though? Staraptor. Mega Staraptor looks... Imagine if they did Mega Blissey, though. Yeah, dude, Mega Blissey would never die. I mean... that health stat would be 800. Assuming that says Pichu deserves one more. Unless they flip the switch. Make it hit so hard, but tank so damn bad. Yeah, I mean... that would be funny. From a tank into a glass cannon, that would be funny. Mega Zygarde either? Mega Zygarde's alright. The blimp makes me dislike it a little bit. That's fair. One Pokemon that I'm very glad that they did end up giving us in ZA is the Eternal Flower Floette. I've wanted that thing since Generation 6 came out. Like dog, snake, transformer, robot, transformer, blimp. All right, last encounter. My last encounter for this stream. All right. Also, in my eyes, and this opinion isn't taken lightly by most, but I think Feraligatr lost the Mega Starter. I don't mind Mega Feraligatr, honestly. I think Mega... this is completely biased. I think Mega Meganium is the best of the Mega Starters, but... I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream, guys. I appreciate everybody who came in and followed and just stayed to chat and watch. Appreciate everybody. I will be back next Saturday. Unless I get called off of work in the middle of the week somewhere. But hope you guys have a great night.